Secretary, straight ahead of you at 12 o'clock.
Back in January, we were with U.S. Transportation Secretary Pete Buttigieg during his first ever tour of the ports of Long Beach and Los Angeles. At the time, he promised more action. Now, the Secretary is announcing $450 million in grants for the Port Infrastructure Development Program.
That's the most we've ever been able to do federally by a lot, almost double what we were doing last year.
Last year's funding is providing $52 million to build railway at the Port of Long Beach.
That's just one example of the kind of port project we're going to be able to support, and thanks to this new funding, we can support projects big and small.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
The extra funding windfall is coming from President Biden's bipartisan infrastructure bill. You can apply for a grant at the Transportation Department's website by May 16th, and the money will start going out this year.
What kinds of things do we want to fund? I would point to capacity expansion, things that will help these ports serve larger ships or turn those ships more quickly.
As supply chain issues at our ports slowly start to improve, a new potential curveball, tensions between Russia and Ukraine.
How could that potentially impact the supply chain?
Well, it's a real concern, especially when it comes to energy and oil prices.
Are we looking at, gas tax being lowered? What can be done to help people here when it comes to gas prices?
The president has been very upfront with the American people that Russia's actions are not going to be painless. There are steps that we can take. All options are on the table in terms of working on gas prices directly.
A long-term potential solution when it comes to high gas prices, more electric vehicles. The administration is sending $5 billion to states to build out a national charging network. They now want to help subsidize the cost of those cars for consumers.
We already know that if you have an electric vehicle, you're going to save money on gas or diesel. You're going to save money on maintenance because they have fewer moving parts. We got to make sure more Americans can take advantage of those savings.